Good morning, it's the 2nd of February today. Going to do another what I eat in a day on a work day. This is what I'm taking for breakfast, lunch, snacks and everything today at work. So I'm taking some frozen berries in there. They're mainly speed in there, but there will be some cherries in amongst it, so they will be free. There is some quark on the top there, skinny, with a little bit of skinny syrup on there, so that's free. And then for snacks I have some sugar snap peas, which are a speed food, some melon, which is a speed food, and some grapes that are a free food. Then for lunch today I've got 6 of the Thin Crisp original sourdough rye thins, so I've just popped them in a little freezer bag there, and I'm just heating up my lentil concoction in here. It's on my 5 lunch ideas to take to work, and I'm going to pop it into my flask. So that's my lunch today. I've got a summer pudding for half a sin. I've got an apple in case I need it, and that is a speed food. And I've got one of my healthy extra A's of milk there for 250 mils is one healthy extra A. And then I've got Hi-Fi Bar, the triple chocolate, the new one. So that is 3 sins for that. So that's everything I'm taking with me. I don't always eat everything, but I make sure that my bag is nice and full just in case I want any snacks throughout the day. Good afternoon, so that's me home from work and I'm in between meetings at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this Methi Chicken. It says lovingly selected herbs and spices with a recipe to make a delicious dish of Methi Chicken to serve 4. I need a recipe to serve 4, so that's perfect. It needs 4 chicken fillets, 2 onions, medium onions, 3 garlic cloves, 1-inch piece of ginger, 200 mils of tomatoes, fresh coriander 1 bunch, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, 3 tablespoons of oil or low-cal spray, I'll just use my spray, 1 teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of sugar or sweetener, I'll use sweetener. So I'm going to make this and I'll show you as I go. So this is the instructions for the Methi Chicken. So we've got our chopped onions there, we've got our garlic and ginger and coriander, and I've got my tin of tomatoes there. I only need half of that, but I'm going to see what I need. So you chop the chicken into bite-sized pieces, which is there, add them to a bowl and add the contents of the marinade in sachet 1. So it comes with 3 sachets, and you add sachet 1 to the bowl with a teaspoon of lemon juice, half a teaspoon of salt and half the chopped ginger and garlic. Mix everything together and leave to marinate for 30 minutes or more. I haven't got the luxury of 30 minutes, I'm afraid. So I'm just going to mix it together for a few minutes. Heat the oil in a large saucepan over a medium heat, add the contents of sachet 1 and then fry the seeds, that's that one there. Fry the seeds for a few seconds before adding the onion. As the onions brown, add the remaining garlic and ginger, continue to fry, stirring occasionally. Then add the tomatoes and contents of sachet 2 and half a teaspoon each of salt and the sweetener, which I'll need to get out that as well. Followed by another teaspoon of lemon juice. Stir in the chicken and cook with the lid on for 10 minutes. Add 200 mils of water. I think instead of 200 mils of water I'm just going to use the whole can of tomatoes. Pop lid back on and gently simmer for 15 minutes. So that will be simmering for about an hour because I'll be in a meeting very shortly. So I'm going to throw this in the pan. I was just going to say I'm not going to add any sweetener to it. I don't think it needs any artificial sweeteners, to be honest, because the tomatoes should be nice and sweet because I've used double the quantity of tomatoes. I'm going to keep an eye on the consistency though, in case I need to add just a little bit of water to that. or I think I've got some tomato puree still in the fridge from last night's tea. I'll probably just add a little bit of that just for extra liquid as well. So I'm just about to add the chicken in. So I've just added a tiny little bit of water to there, just getting it up to temperature. Then I'm going to turn it down low and cook that nice and slowly for about an hour. And I'll keep an eye on it when I can. So here's the finished curry. It looks absolutely yummy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the lid off it now and reduce it a little bit so it's a bit thicker before everyone comes in for their tea, and I'll show you when it's plated up. Good evening. That tea was amazing, loved it, and there's one portion left to put in the freezer, so that made 6 portions altogether, so that's really good. I definitely would recommend putting an extra either tub of passata or extra tub of tomatoes in there, and again it's extra speed, isn't it? So I thoroughly enjoyed that tonight. It was very spicy. I've got a bowl of melon there, and that will be a speed food. And I'm going to really enjoy this tonight. So these are toffee crisps. This is the 38 gram one, and it's 9.5 cents, but as I've only had half a sin today, that'll be me ending on 10 cents. Thank you again for watching. See you next time. Bye.